So how do we know if a fair value gap will stay open or will it get traded into? Well, in this example right here, you can see if we look all the way to the left, price has been dropping all the way down here. It's been dropping. And then you can see right here, price drops down, wicking out the sell side liquidity. And if we go down to a 5-minute, so that's the 15-minute chart. If we go down to a 5-minute, we can notice here that after price swept that sell side liquidity right there, if we go right here, this is NQ. If we pull up MES at the bottom, you can see that NQ price did not sweep the low, but ES did, which is a sign of a reversal. That is SMT divergence. And then here is the 5-minute fair value gap we have. So how do we know if this is going to stay open? Well, the way you can know is first, what is your draw on liquidity? In this example, we have a high right here, and we have a 15-minute fair value gap up here. But we have this buy side liquidity. So if we were to go down to a 1-minute chart, we also have something called the final hour macro. So the macros are taught by ICT. They're just times of day that price will head into liquidity that has not been traded into. So what happens here, right? Price is dropping down. And if we go right here, we can see that on MES, price did not sweep the low, whereas on NQ, price did sweep the low, which is also a sign of a reversal because this one is falling behind. Now, how do we know that price is going to continue higher? Well, if you see right here, right, we can go down to a 30-second chart. And remember, we're inside the macro right here. What do we have? As soon as price takes out this low, what do we have that price could use as a potential reversal? We have a fair value gap right here and a fair value gap right here. Now, you don't want to use this one because price can trade into it and then drop, or trade into this one and then drop. We want to see price close above it, which it does right here. And as soon as it closes above it and it trades back down, we can buy because we disrespected the SIBI. We can buy in here, anywhere in here, with our stop loss below the low right here, and we can target the buy side right here, the high end of the fair value gap, or even up here, this fair value gap up here. You can see price trades into it right there. So you have multiple ways that you could have entered this, and it all depends on you if you want to use this fair value gap, or if you want to wait to see if price creates another one, which it does right here. But in this case, all you need to see is it disrespect this SIBI and it becomes inversion fair value gap. So how do you know if the fair value gap is going to stay open? Well, we have a macro, we have SMT and price took liquidity, and we disrespected PD arrays to the upside, meaning that we'll start using them as opportunities to go long.